Am I live? All right, we're about to puck drop for the second game of tonight, the Varsity. Everybody, all the games are delayed, little ice issue. But we're getting going now at 8 o'clock. JV won 4-1 with some real heroic defense. A great goalie, my son, and some excellent passing. And so this will be the Varsity game versus the Casey Jets. And I'll try and pick up who's going to be heading out to take this puck drop when we get after we let Axel finish with the Guns N' Roses. I believe it is going to be your normal Talks line. Malang, Stiles, Max Myers out there, Logston. And Gage Barons. So I guess the refs are just big fans of the Guns N' Roses, and they're going to let it play out. There's the chirp. So this will be puck drop for the first period of the Saturday night varsity game. It comes loose on the face-off, goes back into our end. It appears we try to clear it out to neutral ice. Myers in pursuit and deep in the corner. Gage Behrens picks it up. He tries getting it away from his KC player, but they quickly pick that up. It's just being scrapped around between Behrens, Logsdon, and a couple of KC players. Shot by Behrens. Their goalie was heads up for it, but that came out of nowhere. There's Behrens, tries to center it again with a shot by Logsdon. Everybody lost the rebound and went off into the corner. That was a rocket their goalie was able to stop. So their goalie's got two quick stops right off the bat. We're putting the pressure on. That goes in deep for Henley. Logsdon fighting for it. This is Logan. Christensen takes the puck and he skates it around to the far side. Blue line for Way. Way shoots and it comes off a couple of bodies and redirected. Nelson, Way, they get it turned around and send it long for icing. So I haven't been running my scoreboard. This faceoff's going to be their end, far side. And the puck hits the ice. Logan, Nelson. I believe that's going to be Christensen out there. Shot sticked away by their goalie. Another long shot that Christensen almost put away. Christensen works it out in the neutral zone, comes over. It comes back to West. West sends it forward, where Nelson sticks it away from the Jet, but ends up getting two of them sticking him to the wall. Trying to rake it out of there is Christensen. And it comes loose back in behind their net. A couple of people trying to body him off the puck without playing the puck. Stiles, long shot, padded, save. Jets pick it up behind their net with Christensen skating off. Jet player tries coming with speed, but he's not going to get around Malang, and I think Malang got caught on that one. 14-26. Yeah, he's going to sit Malang. Two-minute penalty. The ref is having a discussion with him about, please don't. Malang seems receptive and shuts the door. So it's going to be the Myers. He's got Stiles out there. He's got Augustine. Face-offs our end, defending to your left. Jets try working it around the outside perimeter. They get one up the middle. Nope. They decide to keep moving around. They take a long, choppy shot. And Stiles goes to try and skate it out and ends up on his face. And the Jets work it back to their blue line. Far side. Shot off a couple of skates. And somehow sticked away by Myers and a couple others. Gage Behrens tries sending it for Myers. But it's turned around by KC. They're going to work it up the near wall. They send it into the corner where Stiles is after it. Another shot off a couple of bodies. And our goalie gloves it. 13:35, minute 10 left on this power penalty kill. They've been keeping it on us, but we've been keeping it out of the net. Face-off, I believe that's going to be Junta. He pushes it out. Casey has it at their blue line. Send it back to the blue line, over to the left. Shot. Blocked away by our goalie. Another shot off the skate of a KC player. And it gets to neutral ice, and KC has to check up. And we're going to just try and chop this thing long with 40 seconds left of this penalty kill. That's Jackson Fleming in our goal, by the way, to your left. KC's going to try and bring it up with the extra man advantage on the far wall. We body him, but he takes the puck away, leaves it for a player back at the blue line. Shot, almost redirected. A couple of players in Fleming move that out of trouble. KC keeps it into the far corner. Blue line, another long shot, sticked away, Fleming. KC, blue line, another long shot, glove, Fleming, done. 12:32 left. And 6 seconds left on this power play, or penalty kill. Malang's champing at the bit to get out the door. And the faceoff's going to be our end. Barons. Looks like William Reed. Myers is out there. That's Luke Henley trying to cross it in. Back for Zach West. Reed sends it in neutral ice for Myers. He loses it to a KC player, but it gets taken back. Full strength, 12 minutes left in this first period. No score yet. Myers tries spinning and ends up on his losing an edge thanks to a KC player. But they're going to wrap it around. They send it into neutral ice where Barons collects it. And he's going to try and skate in through 4 Jets. And they take his puck away. Jets bring it down to our end, near wall. They're on the back wall where Henley and West and Henley are dueling for it. Logsdon on the near wall, Myers. Barons sends it for Logsdon. Logsdon dodges a star, but the puck comes free. Barons chasing around the far side. It gets past Christensen. It's back to neutral ice, but Henley picks it up at our end. He chips it forward for Logsdon, where the Stars take it away. They bring it back to their end in reverse. Try a little rotation. Shoot it forward to the far side. One of theirs sends it back in and around where Fleming is going to play it. He plays it off the blue line, but the Stars are waiting for him. Jets. Sorry, I was thinking KC Stars. My mistake. This is Logan. Logan's shot goes high and up into the net. Jets, so the KC Jets. 10:36 left in the first. Faceoff's going to be their end. Shot, Logan, glove save. Jets goalie. Some Chicago in the background. Face off their end. Shot goes wide. Christensen tries taking a player off the puck, but it gets loose. Jets are going far side. Shot but broken up by Logan and Stiles. And it comes back Casey's way, back in behind their net. Nelson tracking them down. They try looking for somebody forward, but Stiles reads it, breaks it up. It's loose in back behind where Fleming's going to leave it for Malang, who drops it to Stiles. It goes out of neutral ice. Casey turns it around and does a change. Wenzel on the near wall. He's trying to move it forward. It's in the neutral, and Junta moving it up the wall with a KC player riding it pretty hard. Malang in there. Augustine trying to get to it. KC sends it into neutral ice, where West is going to try and do some skating. It gets around Junta. The Jets put it into our end, but we take control. Ben Augustine sends it out to neutral ice. KC waits and fires it back right at West. who puts it on the ice and starts skating up ice. Barrett, neutral ice, sends it into their end. A couple of players hit the ground. This is going to be Logsdon coming in with it. He tries to go backhand and can't get through. Under 9 minutes in the first. Augustine shoots. I think that was Logsdon with another long shot. It went high and wide. Casey trying to bring it up the near wall, and Logsdon dueling with him. Myers takes his puck away, and Augustine skates away with it. Myers trying to avoid a Jet back in behind his own net. He tries passing, Jet bodies it away. He tries skating it, and Jet takes it away, but it ends up back in behind the Jets' net. Myers tries laying it back for someone coming on behind him, but the Jets get in the way of it, and it's going to go deep for Henley, and that's icing. Faceoff is going to come back to their end on your right, taken by Christensen. Nelson, Logan are his wings. Henley and Way are his D-men. Casey skates behind the net and loses it to Nelson. Casey picks it back up. They try sending it around hard to Nelson, who tries to center for Logan but can't control it. But that was Henley with a nice defensive pickup. Sent back in. Christensen dueling for it. Casey after the blue line. Henley stops and turns around. Christensen moves it in. Casey takes it back in behind their net. This is number 6, their speedster, who did so well in the JV game, making opportunities for his team. He sends it out to neutral ice, where it goes Christensen, referee, back to our end. It's sent long, looking for Junta and Augustine. That's going to be icing. So the face-off is going to come to our end on your left to the near circle. And it's on the ice for Junta. It goes hard around the wall where Casey's going to get it at the blue line. They try centering it. Malang is there for it. He sends it forward for Wenzel, who's going to skate it in. He pops it back in behind their net where Augustine's coming in hard. They try moving up the far wall for Malang, but he won't let it by him. There's a good body, but the puck comes free. Casey's trying to come at 3 defenders with 2 players. Those numbers just aren't going to work. Stiles picks it up, sends it up the near glass to Wenzel. Casey player shoots it, but through a screen. Jackson is able to pick it up and glove it away. I couldn't even see Jackson. So that's what a good goalie does, good goalie things. Through a screen, he was able to see that one was coming and stuck a glove out and knocked it away. 6:31 here in this first period, no score. So Myers gets pulled for Logsdon on the face-off. Casey tries to play it out to their blue line and loses the handle on it when Myers lifts the stick, takes the puck. Goes Casey's our way, but their control. Barrett takes it, shot. Stopped by the face mask by their goalie, but it comes loose. Back to Henley. Henley shoots. It's off a Jets player. Way breaks a stick, and that has to make a father cry. Or whoever's paying the bills. I mean, no insult to all the great mothers out there. Casey skates it in. He tries stepping aside from Henley, who breaks that up. Shot goes way wide. They take another wide shot, sticked away by Jackson, who loses his stick. So Henley wisely tries to tie the puck up against the wall. This is going to be Barrett. He's going to skate up the far side. He's one-on-one. He tries putting it through the skates of the Casey player, but can't quite. The Casey player can't control it. Logsdon loses it to a Jet. And it goes neutral ice where Behrens tries turning it around. Casey's gonna jump the bench and reset 5:19. Blue line was trying to get something set up with Zach West. He's got it out to Christensen. Christensen to Nelson. Nelson takes a shot, goes wide. Where Logan's going to pick it up on the far side. He tries getting rid of it. A Casey player gets his body unintentionally in the way. It's out the blue line for West. West has got a man on him, but gets it into the referee. West takes it away and goes around the net with the Casey player sword fighting with him. Casey takes a shot and it goes into the body of William Reed. They're able to get something going, but it shoots wide. Set up for Nelson, but the Casey player didn't quite read what was going on, and Nelson almost got a step to the inside. KC brings it. They try and take it center. Stiles loses a stick, but he's still in pursuit. Malang's going to pick it up and hold on to it. Bring it up the near wall for Nelson. Nelson goes cross ice for Logan, and it's going to go icing. 4:02 left in this first period of the Saturday night varsity. JV 1-4-1. Hard-fought game. Jackson Fleming gets this game tonight, so we'll see Alford in the rematch tomorrow. This face-off is going to be Myers in our end, far side. 2 for Flinchon, according to the ref. And he pulls the KC. Like I said, 2 for Flinchon. Don't get to do that. Drops the puck. And it comes out to the blue line for KC. And that one's tipped up and over. Logsdon tries setting it center for Myers. Malang sends it hard forward. A KC player tries turning it around. The springing advantage, but Stiles is back there waiting for him. Stiles sends it neutral ice, looking for Malang. Logsdon. Behrens shots wide. Myers tries to pick it up on the far side, turn around for Behrens. Behrens back in behind the net. Behrens looking to try and center it. He sends it out to the line for Way with a new stick. And that's bodied away before it reaches the goalie. Comes loose on the far side for Myers. He's looking for what he sends it back out to Way. Way takes a shot. Goalie stops it with his glove but doesn't hang on, and puck comes free, but KC's got to move it forward. And there was some play. I'm not sure what just happened. Another player lost their stick, and neither set of fans are real happy about that. Logsdon on the far wall tries finding Myers to the center but can't. Logsdon picks it up. Myers picks it, the rebound. And their goalie from a sprawl is able to make 2 great saves. And we're at 2:30, and I have not had the clock running properly. This is going to be Nelson. Christensen putting it forward for Logan. Far wall. Jets try and move it. Christensen picks it back up, lays it back for Stiles. Stiles up the near wall for Nelson, but it's intercepted. Stiles steps inside his player and moves forward, and there's a big hit by KC. Shot Nelson blocked away by their goalie and hit hard towards Fleming. He's going to pick it up at our end. Lay it for Logan. Try and draw in a couple of Jets. He sends it center for Nelson, but it's tipped away. Shot, or comes in long, and we're at 1:39, so the icing is going to bring it back. And just for you, Jason, this little YYZ, or YYZ, excuse me. Face-off is going to be their end. Myers fights it. And now as Barron's able to backhand it to Myers for a shot. That was Augustine trying to get it in there for Myers for a shot. Reed at the blue line gets it forward for Barron's. Barron's looking for Myers centered. Can't hold on to it. He's going to skate it in back in behind the net. And it's going to come free. The Jets going to pick it up. Trying for something, but they can't get through. Zach West. Under a minute in the first period. This is going to be Augustine. He sends it long, and their goalie casually flicks it away. It comes loose. Reed tries to send it back in for Barron's in and around the net. Barron's set it up for Christensen. Christensen shot it so hard it knocked the stick away from the goalie, but the goalie was able to make the save. Goalie's able to recover his stick after the rebound. Barron's challenging for it. It is up and into neutral ice. Casey's going to bring it up near side and runs into Christensen. And Reed's going to take his puck away and skate in behind our net. At the far wall from Zach West. Over this side to Nelson. Shot, patted away by their goalie. Logan tries a shot into the body of a Jet. The Jets try to bring him near side. Henley shoots up and it hits a skate. That's the end of the first. (0-0) end of the first period. Players leave the ice. We'll do a ice cut. We'll come back for second period play. Why couldn't they play this during the game? Oh, Bee Gees. Chili? Oh, my bad. Concession stand? Chilling? Right? Close? She's good stuff and hits it. Like chili. Slap shot. It's crazy. Wild. Oh. get a. I thought you'd throw some hot tamales in for some sweet heat. Love to see if they were sitting in the stands or if they're stuck in the locker room. I was going to see if they were up in the stands during the game or if they were stuck in the locker room stuff. Yeah. He's not wearing his suit. Of course it's getting chilly. Am I live? I was going to say, you suppose they're going to go out for a drink with the ref after? All right, so we're going to start second period here of the Saturday night varsity match versus the Casey Jets. 0-0 after the first period. JV won earlier in the night 4-1. This is going to start off with Barons, Logsdon, and Myers with the puck drop. And I will try and get the time stood up. Fleming swats one away that was in too close to him. Malang tries moving it forward just out of the reach of a start. This is going to be Logsdon coming forward, and he caught Myers offsides, I think. So we're going to quick change up your lines. Back on your blue line, it's going to be Way. His partner's going to be Luke Henley. Taking this face-off is going to be Christensen. It gets loose for KC. They're bringing it up the near wall. Gets turned around. Sent deep and back behind Fleming. Relieves it for Henley. KC player whiffs on it, and Nelson sends it forward to Christensen over to Logan. Goes deep, and the ref throws his hand up. And he's going to send a capital. Looks like Grady Christensen's going to go. Here at 16:03 of the second. We'll be on the penalty kill. To your right is the goal we're defending. Scoring to the one to your left. Myers takes the face off. And it sneaks out for KC. They try wrapping it in around behind, looking to the far side to get some open people. Barons is out there. Myers is out there. is in tight, and Henley is challenging on the far wall in the corner versus two Jets. Puck comes free for the Jets out to their blue line. Shot into a couple of bodies, and it goes out of Fleming's reach. That's Myers sending it hard up the wall, back in behind their net. We're at a minute 15 left of this penalty kill. KC dodging Myers hard. They're out of their zone and into the neutral. They try flipping it deep back in behind Fleming, who plays it hard around the glass to get it out of danger. Myers tries to play it, loses the stick. Shot knocked down by Fleming, who made a great save and then a great catch out of midair, and he caught a Jets player coming in hard. Gave him the look, but did not act. So we've got 50 seconds left of this penalty kill. Face off, Junta, and it gets clear, and it's Logan racing down the ice trying to get to it. And he pins his Jet to the wall, but a second Jet comes to help him out. But the longer we can keep them stalled out in their zone. So, 30 seconds left of the penalty kill. The Jets are skating it in. Malang, Styles. They try getting it out to their blue line and don't get it there. And Junta sends it the rest of the way where their goalie plays it. Junta coming in around with speed, almost has him trapped, but the puck moves faster than the skater. Bringing up the far wall. Jets advancing. They send it deep in and around. Fleming plays it from Malang. We're about at even strength. Logan forward, Malang taps it, and it's going to go all the way down to their goalie, who's going to play it with Malang all right on him. Jet up the near wall. He's going to dump it in, and they're going to do some changing. This is going to be Styles. He's got a Jet underneath him to Malang. He gets it to Myers, who dodges a Jet. He comes in, tries playing around, but the Jet's able to kick it away. And they take it into their corner. They try bringing it up the near glass. Augustine stops the body, and the puck comes free. Barron's looking for it. Augustine, Logsdon. Barons takes a shot, but it's wide left. But Myers tries putting it back into the playable. It's up the near wall. Logsdon turns it around. Barons shot point blank by Malang. And their goalie stops at least one door stopper, probably two. "13 minutes, 3 seconds left in this second period. We survived the penalty kill. Back at full strength. Face-off is going to be their end. Some really old Journey playing in the background when Christensen takes his face-off. Tries to force it forward. It's out to the blue line for Way. He tries to send it in, and it's in a couple of bodies. Logan tries to send it in, but the Jets turn around and skate it our way. They bring it into our zone and stop at the blue line. They try crossing for Way. Puck was shot, played in front of Fleming, who couldn't get control of it because his stick was tied up. A couple of people had a shot at it. He finally was able to get it clear. And that's a pop fly up and over their net. And the far wall. Way makes a nice play and steps in front of it. Faceoff's going to be neutralized to Christensen. He takes it. Jets send it in deep. Back in behind the goal. Way's going to play it. Going up near wall to Logan. He turns it, sends it out to neutral ice, and the Jets are going to take it back into their zone. Send it forward up the near wall. Where Logan's fighting for it. Way's fighting for it. Logan tries to turn it around. But the Jets are able to send it into the far corner for Henley. Henley across the backboards to Way. It gets loose. The Jets just about set up a nice pass and couldn't get the backhand connected for Fleming was able to pat it away. Long shot, Jets wide. Another shot. And that sounded like it got tipped and got in behind on the glove side of Fleming, and that's a goal for your Jets. At 11:38, KC Jets get a goal. That was from out here at the close dot shot, and I think I heard it get tipped at least once before it went high. That's not normally something Fleming would miss. Very good goalie. So I'm thinking that just on the tip, just enough redirect to get it away from where he had his glove set. Face off. Gets loose. Nitz goes back in behind their net with Behrens in pursuit. Myers tries to take it. Malang tries turning it away, but we're going to have to get it back over the blue line, so we're going to have to check up. Behrens comes in on pursuit. Stiles tries. It's going to be a 2-on-1 if they can pull it, but Malang does not allow his player to get a clear shot. And Fleming's able to do his job. And then he does so well. Glove save. 11:09 left in the second. Faceoff's going to be our end. That was Myers. Malang. Behrens. To Myers, trying to stay up on his skates. It was some good passing. Good look, just a little too... The play was a little too fast. Stiles near wall, Malang. Myers comes in. Lays it back for Stiles. He taps it up the wall for Behrens. Wide shot, but Jackson sticked it away to try and maintain some control. Malang forward to Logsdon, who gets it taken off his stick. But between Stiles and Behrens, they're able to snuff that one out. Stiles back behind our net. He turns it around. He tries setting it center ice, and the Jet got a piece of it. Pass didn't go where he planned, and it comes back to Stiles. He's going to pop fly this one, and that's off of a Jet shin. Then he's going to try one more time, sending it into the side for Behrens, and the refs wave off icing. I think Behrens slowed up thinking that was going to be an icing call. This one comes long for Way, who sent it for Henley. But it's going to be... I don't know who got it. So that was a shot. Their goalie tried sticking it away. And we're looking at Junta taking the .940. Junta ties it up. Their goalie tried hitting it up and away, and it being a goalie pair that took one of those bad goalie bounces, it came down and went backwards instead of any other direction it could have gone. And backwards went right into the net. So goal for Junta. Ben Augustine, he's out there with Luke Wenzel. Looks like Augustine's going to take the face off. We're shuffling around. Way is out there. Wenzel's coming off. We're going to do a whole lot of changing. So we're setting up the Behrens Logsdon Nelson line. Okay. With Myers back on the blue line. With Stiles. There's a discussion between the referee and the Kansas City coach. Nothing's coming off the board. They're just discussing it. And a KC player is in the box, but I don't see it up on the board at 9:40. So pretty much I'm losing track of this game, and I do apologize. I see 5 KC skaters and 1 in the box. Yep. So there's some form of misconduct, and the refs are sending him to think about what he's done. Shot off the side of the net. KC is forcing it our end. And the ref, I believe, is going to say it's off its moorings. That net's been a problem several games now. So this face-off is going to be our end near side. Myers, Malang. He goes cross-ice for Barons, but is picked off by KC. He takes a shot, but Stiles gives up his body. And that was a bouncing puck that Fleming was able to read and put on the ice with the style and skill that he has. And respect, as Pantera would say, for Jackson Fleming. Don't know if you can hear the music in the background, but it's very much respect for his goalie skills. Way off the face-off by Christensen. He's going to skate across. He hits Christensen in the center, who's got 1 to beat. He tries shooting it through a Jet player, but can't get through. Christensen in the corner tries sending it out the blue line, but it's broken up. We send it back into the corner where Logan is going to be challenging for it. Logan behind the net. Comes loose for Nelson. He gets pushed off the puck. Christensen. Logan. That was a chip shot that Henley pulled down. He leaves it for Logan, who can't get through traffic. And the Jets are going to try and come up the near side and gets his puck taken away. And Logan's going to skate it back the other way. And his shot gets sticked away and goes up and over the net. KC up the near wall. It's Malang. Malang pokes it away. Nice poke check. KC tries hitting it hard, but it's stopped by Augustine. Another KC player tries hitting it hard, and there's Wenzel fighting him for it. They're trying to wrap it in back behind their net. They try bringing it out to neutral ice, and Junta steps into it and breaks that up. Then Stiles turns around, sends it, and KC's going to reset in their zone. They send it long, and it's icing. 7:25 left here in the second, tied 1-1. I assume it's a misconduct. 7:25 left. Faceoff's going to be their end. Going to be Myers taking it. He's out there with Barons and Logsdon. Faceoff to Logsdon. He shoots and it's into a body. It's out to the blue line to Reed. Reed tries sending it in for Myers. Barons, Logsdon tries centering it for Myers, but gets kicked away. Reed's going to pick it up. Fleming comes out to play it, but it gets left alone. Couple of players. West, he sends it forward. Myers picks it up along the far wall, and he tangles up with a couple of Jets, and somehow ends up skating around the far side and fires it through the crease. It was a long shot by William Reed out the blue line. He picks it up, steps away, he shoots, and it's into a skate. Myers tries backhanding it, looking for Logs and coming in goal mouth. Barron's shot. Myers shot. And it comes loose and back into neutral zone. For 6:25 left. lot of rearranging and changing going on. Face-off is going to be our end near side. It's going to be taken by Christensen. He's out there with Logan and Nelson. It's on the near boards. There was some bumping and banging, and the ref stopped that. And if you've ever smelled the locker rooms here, it does indeed smell like Teen Spirit, according to Nirvana. Christensen face-off, neutral ice. Styles, the long shot, goalie fair catches it. Guess I should have been more clear. It doesn't smell like Teen Spirit, the Once Upon a Time deodorant. It smells like teenage hockey players. Face-off, far side. Logan, Nelson challenging for it. A Jet player tries skating it clear and is taken away by Logan. Styles fires it in wide right. Jet tries bringing it up near side, sends it center ice. Malang, he flips it for Nelson, but gets it taken away. It's back to Malang. Malang across to Styles. Styles goes hard for Nelson. Off his stick and icing. Face-off's going to be our end on your right, where Fleming is defending. Far side of the ice. Looks like Christensen's going to take this face-off. He's got shot from the face-off into Fleming, and he stops it quickly. We're going to reset that. Face-off, Christensen shot long, pad save, Fleming. Comes down to the Jet. Nelson tries getting it clear. Can't get it out of his own. There he forces it across. Goes down, that's Henley fighting for it. Jets bring it back in, Christensen breaks it up. Logan. Christensen tries skating it wide, ends up with a stick wrapped around him, but he's still on the move. Sends it over for Nelson. Loses it to a Jet. The Jet player tries to pick it up, but he can't get loose of Logan. And it goes into the far corner for Christensen's held against the boards. And the Jet player scoops it up. Out to the blue line for the Jets. Long shot wide. Ref's got a delayed penalty. He's got a hand up. This is going to be against us, and Henley gets the puck. And the ref stops play. So we'll see who we're sending off. But it appears Christensen's going to go. There is still a player from the Jets in the box, but I assume it's a misconduct rather than an actual penalty. 4:41, we're on the penalty kill. Shot. Glove save, of course, because Jackson Fleming makes it look so easy. Face-off, RN near side Myers. It hits the ice. Jets send it out to their blue line. Fleming makes another slick glove save. Again, just snapping it out of midair like it's just nothing. So we're going to reset this face-off for Myers. He's out there with Augustine, Malang, and Behrens. Myers tries getting it clear, and it bounces off a body. And Behrens is going to come in. He tries pulling it back and can't get around their goalie and two defenders that were draped all over him, but somehow was still moving forward. Augustine breaks up a threat to clear that the Jets were doing. Myers skating around their end. Minute 15 left in this penalty kill. That was Barons comes off as we hit a minute left in the penalty kill for Junta. Jets trying to set something up on the far side. Change a man. Shot, save, Fleming. And Logan sends it long where their goalie's going to play it. He was looking for an open person, and Fleming's going to fire it right back at him. But it gets broken up, caught by a Jet. 30 seconds left in the penalty kill. Way hunting for it on the far side. Just about gets clear, but Junta's able to poke it free and forces the Jets to reset. 20 seconds left in the penalty kill. Junta chasing the Jet to his end. They're under 10 seconds in the penalty kill. They fire it long. Way taps it back in deep into their end. And we're at full strength, and Christensen comes back on the ice. That's Logsdon on the far wall, working on it. It looks like Logan sent it up to Myers, who tried to tip it in but couldn't get it tapped away. Two Jets molesting Logsdon. And they send it up the far wall where Stiles is able to turn it around. Barons tries centering it for Myers. Logsdon tries centering it for Myers. Way sends it across for Barons. Barons, Stiles, Logsdon. And the Jets turn around, try and send it up the far wall. Stiles forces it through. It's a pop fly and then nowhere. .148 left here in the second period. Score tied 1-1. Saturday night varsity game. This is going to be Christensen taking the face-off. He's out there with Logan and Nelson as his wings. Jets come in. And we'd sit that puck right back out. So faceoff's going to come back our way. West is out there. Luke Henley, Christensen, Logan, Nelson. Faceoff. Shot goes into the body of Nelson. They try and work it forward to him. Tangle of sticks. Logan comes free. Zach West skating behind our net. He gets it stick lifted by a Jet. Then we turn around, send it out to center ice where Nelson does it in. Bring it up the near wall. Christensen picks it up. He's going to skate it behind our net. Moving it forward. Trying to work it to Logan, but it's turned around by the Jets. Runs in. Nelson's clearing, runs into a Jet body. There's a pad save by Fleming. And it's cleared with 40 seconds left. That was a couple of good threats by the Jets. Henley's got it. He tries getting it cleared. It goes into a Jet body. Logan fighting for it. And there's several bodies pinned up against. Christensen's in there. West picks up the puck as it gets loose, but is taken off his stick for Henley. And he's able to poke it out to neutral ice, where Logsdon might have poked it through and got a step where he's looking for Barron centered. Can't quite get it to him. And that's going to end the second period, tied 1-1. unless you go out and clear the snow off the trail. Thank you. They're applauding me. All right, we're about to puck drop for the third period. Tied 1-1. And it goes without further ado. Myers. Logsdon tries to send it in, looking for Behrens. He skates away. Jets send it back in around their net with Behrens in pursuit. He lays it back for Logsdon. Logsdon up to the blue line. Logsdon shot, score! So it had been in the corner. It got popped free. Logsdon went right out in front of the net. Puck came to him, and he put it where it belonged, the back of the net. 2-1 Caps, 16:36. And we're back under play. On the face-off, it comes down. Their goalie hits it. All right, we're going to change up a couple players for this face-off. That's going to be their end. Myers takes the face-off. He drives it to Jets come away. He gets it back, sends it back in behind their net and around the far side. Dueling for it. The Jets try bringing it up. Henley gets it to the blue line, sends it back in behind their net. And they send it around the far way. Way, speaking of Way, picks it up, gets it to Myers. Myers gets it taken away by the Jets, and they're coming through the neutral zone with speed. Henley pushes the player off the puck, but it's loose. Behrens skates it out. Tries to get it to Myers, but it ends up on the wall in the neutral zone. Henley skates it in, trying to get player from off him. Shot, blocker, save. Jets goalie, shot from way out by Logan. He's gloved down by their goalie. Their goalie's been doing a great job. But score's 2-1. 15:23 left here in the third. Faceoff's going to be their end. Christensen with Logan and Nelson forcing up the wall. Christensen fighting for it, gets ridden down hard. Jets are able to work it to the near wall. Back in behind their net with Logan in pursuit. Capital player goes for the body. Missed the puck, and I think he's going to get called for that. Yeah. So Zach West is going to .14:59. Zach West is going to go a little seek and destroy in the background for you. Junta's going to take this face off in our end. Jackson Fleming defending to your left. Jets working out to the blue line. Try right up the middle. Try around to the right. Shot. Tipped and scores. And that's what power plays are for, unfortunately. And that evens it back up at 2 at 14:50. Shot from Fleming's deep glove side. Was able to get tipped up and over his shoulder. So this faceoff is going to be Myers. Set back for Henley. Jets trying to drag it off the wall. Logsdon leaves it for Myers. Myers crosses it over for Barron's far wall. Barron taps it around. For Myers back in behind the net, but he gets it taken off his stick. And the Jets send it deep in, and it's icing. 14:26 left, tied 2-2. A lot of hockey left to go, but this has been a tight game. Myers is going to take this face off. He's got Logsdon and Barron's out there with him. And his blue liners are going to be Way and Henley. Henley tries bringing it up the far wall. Gets it into the zone. He sends it long, which gets past Way, but not for long. Working it forward is Barron's. He gets it stripped away, but recovers it nicely with that speed. He's pinned to the wall by a couple of Jets. Logsdon comes in and takes the puck. Sends it up the far wall looking for Malang. Malang who tries to go net front for Myers and can't get it through. Myers tries turning and shot wide. Stiles tries sending it in for Malang and Myers. They can't get a shot through the pile of defenders. Same again, right net front. Goalie's out of the crease coming after it, but they can't get a shot in. Star shot right into the body of Nelson. He limps for a moment. Stiles skates it in. He comes in hard and it's underneath the goalie, and I didn't see who got that. But leading the path is Malang. And we are back up 3-2. Stiles came in for the shot. It got lost in the crowd, and I thought Malang was the one who's tapped that home at 13:06. Face off. Trying to move it up the near wall. Nelson shoots it long, sticked away by their goaltender. Malang. Big hit by a Jet to take Augustine out of the play, but he's back. Logan, big hit against our bench. The Jets are starting to push hard. Jets player brings it in. We pop fly it back into neutral ice. And they're going to skate in the teeth of a... And he skates into the teeth of an offsides, it looks like. Little Def Leppard Pyromania? This is going to be Henley bringing it up the near wall. He tries looking for Myers center, but can't get to him. He gets broken up. Henley has a chance to get it back, but the Jets move it forward. He's got an open lane and shoots. Loved by Jackson Fleming. There's some pushing at our end. Looks like Barons. 12-0-1. Jackson Fleming's glove has been keeping us in this. Not saying everybody isn't working hard, but when he flashes that leather, he's really, really good. Long shot goes high and up the near wall. Back in, wrapped around. Way in pursuit. Barron's in pursuit. He tries getting it free and can't. Way takes away. He goes cross for Logsdon. And it's out of the neutral ice, but it's Jets. They try moving it up. Barron's moves in and gets that puck pinned against the far wall. Ends up on the ground for his troubles. Cross to Myers, who's left alone. He's got one to beat. He gets pushed off the puck, but Logsdon does a push and take it. Their goalie has to stick it away. Styles shot. Myers tries redirecting it. Malang tries it into the corner. Logsdon. And the Jets return it back up the wall. And that's a way high stick. He went skyhook for it. (3-2) Capitals. 11:04 left here in the third. The Saturday night game, first of the Varsity JV 141 face-off. Junta. He tries getting in and around, but the Jets send it up into neutral ice. And they try and slip Malang, but that's not going to happen. Styles sends blue line for Wenzel. He's for Ben Augustine, who slips a person trying to check him, but he sends it deep in and around. Junta in pursuit. Augustine picks it up in neutral ice for Wenzel. Wenzel went for Styles, and Styles didn't know it was coming, so the Jets are coming in. Near wall, Wenzel to Augustine. The Jets turn it around. Styles. He tries crossing for Malang, who can't quite hold on to it, and it ends up in a Jet taking that puck. Comes up the near wall. Jets keep it in until Wenzel forces it out middle. It's up the near glass into the corner where Styles is going to get it. He sends it up the near wall for Wenzel, who waited a little too long and got jumped by a couple of Jets. Jets send it back in behind our net. Malang taps that puck away, but the Jets recover and get it out to their blue line. But their blue liner loses an edge, and this is Logan. And the Jets player is able to stick it away. Nifty little stick move. Christensen going circles with a Jets player who has nothing else but to dump it out in the neutral ice. For Way pushes it back into the offensive zone. Nelson fighting a couple of Jets. It goes long and icing. 9:17 left. Here in the third. 3-2 your Capitals. It's not quite the final countdown, despite what they're playing in the background. Maybe save this for later on in the game. Myers is going to take this face off their end. To your right. He's out there with Logsdon and Barons. Way skyhooks and pulls that puck down to keep it in play. And he does another one, but it goes out to neutral ice. where Henley scraps for it and turns it around. Behrens challenging in the corner. Comes away with a puck. The Jets player takes it off him. Nice pass to get it centered. The Jets try and bring it around. He gets a shot. Tries getting it through the crease, but can't find his man on the other side. Shot wide left. Save, pad save, 2 pad save, 3 pad save by Fleming. And it comes loose on the far side, and the Jets can't see the rebound. They take another shot, and it goes wide, and we try sticking it away, but the Jets are able to just keep it in. Jets player tried, couldn't settle the bouncing puck, and we were able to get there to hold him up. I believe this is Henley battling, just trying to get it around the boards for Logsdon, who gets it neutral ice, and Myers picks it up. He's going to go down the far side and skate in behind their net. Ref's got his hand up. And that was Reed from out at the blue line. And bouncered one in. So on the delayed penalty, ref had his hand up. We go up 4-2. Ref's talking to the scorekeeper. And it was Reed. Reed. So this is going to be Christensen on the faceoff. Reed sends it back into neutral ice. Jets player fires it at the referee against the glass. West. Cross for Reed. Up. Jets player fires it in hard. Fleming's going to play it back behind his net. And a Jets player picks it up. A little dangerous play there. Christensen tries laying it back for West. And it's pinned up against the near boards. Christensen to Logan. They get pushed around. Lose the puck. Jets player has a chance to get clear, but we get a couple of defenders. Pad save. And pinned down by Jackson Fleming. So Fleming doing great work back there. This faceoff is going to be Myers in our end, far side. Puck hits the ice. Refs wasting no time. Behrens tries getting it out. Jets try and keeping it in. Myers sends it long for Logsdon, who holds up, waits for his time, tries to get it over to Behrens for a one-timer, and their goalie gloves it down. 6:41 left in the third. Face-off is going to be Myers, their end, far side. He's got Logsdon and Behrens with him. It goes against the back wall. Jets try bringing up the near wall. Stiles hits one, but it gets sent up high. Jets player chops one. It's breaks a heart to hear your stick break, but I think that was about to happen. She keeps chopping like that. We're able to clear it to neutral ice. The Jets have to reset. And they send it in deep behind ours and change up. Near wall for Myers, but Casey takes it off his stick. Neutral ice. Casey sends it back in. Fleming plays it. Errant pass picked up by a Jet right outside the crease, and Jackson Fleming saw that and got right on top of it. Jets out the blue line. They shoot and it goes into a body. They shoot and it goes into a pile and it goes wide. And this puck is loose for Nelson if he can get to it. Shot high. Behrens tries cross icing for Logan. Jets try skating it out. They're in neutral ice. They're in our end. And it gets turned around by Malang. Casey player tries to glove it down. Logan tries to skate through him back into ours end. Malang. Luke Behrens is out. Hadn't seen much of him in this game. And I think another Casey player stuck his stick up too high to control that puck. 5:09 left in the third. We're up 4-2 over the Casey Jets. This is going to be Myers on the faceoff. He's out there with Logsdon and Behrens. Logsdon shoots and it goes into a bunch of skates. It's up the near wall. Behrens tries to center it on the stick of a Jet way at the far blue line. He gets pulled aside and the Jets skate it through. No, they do not. There, they got it through. Shot sticked away by Jackson. In the corner for Way, up past the blue line, and it slips the defender, and it is off the races for Behrens, who tried taking it away, but Jet beat him by about a skate. Jets neutralized. They chop one in. And we're going to bring it up the near wall for Logsdon, who sends it to neutral ice. 4:16 left to go. 4-2 Capitals. We're back in our end. Henley to Way. He sends it forward for Logsdon, and it's going to be icing. 4:04 left in the third. Faceoff's going to come back our way. Junta is going to take this face-off our end to your left and across the ice. And Kansas City takes a timeout with 4 minutes and 4 seconds left in this third period of a Saturday night varsity game. It's 9:52 because the games were delayed an hour, which makes it super happy fun time for everybody trying to drive, especially with all the snow coming down. An odd remix of, I believe, New Order playing in the background. All right, so we're going to reset. Face-off is going to be our end. Far side. Fleming returns to his crease. Stiles is out there. Gage Behrens, Malang, Myers, Logsdon. Myers is going to take this face off. Puck's on the ice. Out to the blue line for Kansas City. They try taking it to the far wall. They're forced to send it, wrap it around. Stiles is there challenging for it. Logsdon shot. Fleming, glove save. Myers going to take this face off on the near side now. Puck's on the ice. Casey tries to get it turned around. Malang fighting for it. Casey gets it on the far side, the near side of They're looking for someone. They go out to the blue line. They shoot, but it's into the body of Behrens. Malang sends it. Casey has emptied their net. I did not catch that earlier. And Gage Behrens puts one in the empty net. So that's what I get for not paying attention. Casey brought on the extra attacker for the empty net. And Gage Behrens made him pay for it. 5-2 with 3:27 left. So the Jets have been a hard-fighting team. Gambled a little bit trying to get the extra attacker and get back into this game, and it cost them hard. So face-off comes back in. West is going to pick it up back in behind our goal. He's going to take it to the far side. Pass forward to Nelson. And he's trying to turn the corner, and he gets pushed down from behind. And I think the ref's going to call that one. So we're going to go power play with 3:07 left. So winning 5-2, 3:07 left on the power play. Puck hits the ice. Myers to Stiles. Back to Myers in the neutral zone. Gives it ahead to Nelson. Myers brings it into the attack. He sends it deep in and around where Nelson's going to try and pick it up. Nelson out to the blue line for Stiles. Stiles and Nelson. Tries going back center for Stiles. Nelson at the blue line. Myers at the far blue line. Malang back to Myers. Malang. Myers. Again. And Malang. He goes cross for Stiles on this near wall. And Casey's able to move it into neutral ice, but Nelson's still fighting for it. 2:16 left. And some players raking for it. But it's not moving. That's Nelson and Behrens and Stiles. Stiles comes away with it. Several players hit the ice. Casey sends it across. It's picked up by us. We're 35 seconds left in this power play. Myers going to skate it out of our zone. Logs to Myers. Behrens saw Myers slipping free on the far side. Casey stopped skating, but he shot and their goalie gloved it. That just looked like some slow play. Christensen on the face-off. Logan. Malang at the blue line. Zach West. Cross to Malang. Malang shot. Save goalie. Malang rebound comes to him. He's going to shoot again. Almost tipped by Logan. It's Christensen. And our power play is over as West fights for it on the back wall. And Logan sneaks one in around the back. He slid it through the crease and the goalie thought it had gone beyond and it came back in. So he snaked him. He brought the puck in and shot it along the red line, the goal line. That was directly underneath the goalie. I just don't know if he even saw where that was at. Thought it had moved on. And so at under a minute left, we are 6-2. Your Capitals over the KC Jets. Junta sends it into their end. And they send it long, and it's going to be icing with 32 seconds left. So out on the ice, Junta, Augustine, Wenzel, William Reed, and Jackson Carter getting some play here at varsity level. Face off, Jets bringing it up the near wall, trying to get around Reed. It's poked away by Junta, near wall. It's up and over and into their zone. We're at 15 seconds left. Jets sending it forward, tip it deep into our end, and it's behind the red lines, behind our goal. And with no time left, 6-2, your Capitals win. All right, so the team shake hands. Jackson Fleming, your winning goalie.